Alright folks, welcome to the Prepared Homestead. This is Travis. Thank you all for stopping by to watch. Maybe you can hear that just as I get ready to start recording. Yes, it starts raining, and you know what? I'm not going to complain because it's been so long since we've had a lot of rain, and we've been getting it here in the last few days, but we still need a lot, and it is a welcome sign. And I think, if I'm looking at it, this is probably going to be a little short-lived pop-up shower, but who knows? We're going to go ahead and roll with it. I want to talk to you today about something that I had not planned on doing this today. I had another topic, and this one goes along with kind of the theme that I've been talking about in the last couple of days, the Great Reset and all that. And while this isn't brand new breaking news, this is definitely some new information that's recently come out about it. And I think you really need to know. Some of you already know this, but a lot of you that's still not really certain of what all this is going on. You know it's bad. You know you need to get ready for it. You just don't know exactly what it's all about. And so hopefully this will help a little bit. Before I get going with that, I just want to mention, if you are looking for some good garden seeds, which you should all have, you should be saving your own garden seeds, but always looking for a supplier that sells some really good stuff, you know, organic, heirloom, non-GMO, all those different things. You can go to True Leaf Market, which is a company that I work with. You'll find the link down below in the description. If you go down in the description below, there's one link now. I changed it up. There's one link that'll take you to a little separate page that has all my links in it, and you can go there. I've had problems with this link working in the past, but I think I got it working. So if you're interested in some seeds, not only is their quality great, but their customer service is just impeccable. I love the packaging. A lot of the seeds, especially if you buy them in larger amounts, they come in Mylar and vacuum sealed bags. It's just some good stuff. So anyways, go down in the description below to see the little link. You can see it right there. Click on that and it'll take you to how you can find out more about these True Leaf Market. So the things that we've been talking about here lately is kind of their plan, how this is going. This is all going according to their plan, right? You know, a lot of us, you know, oh, this is bad. Oh, you know, is this falling apart? Is Sri Lanka, is that good or a bad thing? And all this kind of stuff. It's all part of their plan, folks. And in the last couple of days, well, the rain doesn't want to play well with me. There we go. We'll just keep going because we're professionals here. In the last couple of days, there's been some promotional videos, I guess you could call them, come out that you need to see. That's all I can say, is you need to see it. So in the last few years, part of this Great Reset plan that, you know, Agenda 2030, World Economic Forum, United Nations, one of their big plans, and I've mentioned this numerous times on here, probably some of you have rolled your eyes, but after today, maybe not, that one of their big plans is to get everyone consolidated into these big mega smart cities. They don't want you having your own land. They don't want these little towns spread all over. They want to consume all this land, the elites, and turn it over into, you know, protected land for themselves, basically. And then push everyone into these big mega modern cities that are smart cities. You know, they're controlled by AI. Then this is where you won't own anything. When they really talk about you will own nothing and be happy, this is what they're talking about. They're talking about you living in these little kind of almost pod-size apartments where you don't have appliances. They've even made videos on this. You won't even own an appliance. And when you need an appliance, you'll order one on your smart device or your smart brain hooked up to the internet. And one will be delivered to you by some kind of, you know, drone or AI robot. And then when it's time for you to be done with it, they'll pick it up and take it back. You don't need a vehicle. Just a couple of days ago, the World Economic Forum came out and said, you don't need vehicles. Vehicles are bad for you. You should be ashamed to own vehicles. Man, this rain. Whew. You should be ashamed to own vehicles. And you know, just stop doing it. And you don't need it. You live in these nice big cities where everything's convenient. I mean, you don't have any freedom. They're not healthy for you. You know, you have no privacy and all that. But everything's going to be nice and convenient, and you don't need that. Well, There's this city, or soon-to-be city, called, I believe it's pronounced Noam. N-E-O-M. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that doesn't matter. And this has been talked about for the last couple of years, and it's in Saudi Arabia, or will be. And their plan is, and this is a joint effort between the World Economic Forum, the World Governance, whatever association thing that they had in Dubai a couple of months ago, the Saudi government, and many other big globalist world leaders, that they're going to build the first mega smart city in Saudi Arabia. Whew! Sorry about the blurriness. This is the wonders of doing this kind of work in the rain. Maybe that'll work. And so they've released some videos of it, of what they're planning on. And maybe if you're young and you're really into the technology, you'll think this is the coolest thing ever. Okay? Looks like some kind of dystopian, futuristic movie. For the rest of us, this is pretty scary stuff. I mean, this is right out of Brave New World. It's, you know, it's like I said on my Patreon today. It's like Brave New World in 1984 had a, you know, an illegitimate modern child. I mean, it's just, it's awful. And there's so many little innuendos and symbolisms in these videos, and there's 2 that are going around right now. And what their plan is to push everyone into a city that looks like basically a big wall. There's actually been movies recently, futuristic movies that kind of touch on this. And so what they plan on everyone to move into this big, you know, wall looking like city, and everybody lives inside of the wall. And man, this is hard, guys, sorry. Everyone lives inside of the wall. The rain's slowing down. And everything is super convenient, you know, all of your modern conveniences are all right there. And this big, huge wall is broken up into little communities, and it's all artificial intelligent control. Everything's smart city. Everything's at your fingertips. You don't own anything, but it's all right there. This is real. And I know with some of you, again, you've probably in the past thought this is ridiculous. This is real. Not only is this real, that they've been talking about it for a couple of years or more, really. I mean, it goes all the way, I can find stuff going back to 2017. But they've made an announcement that they're starting on it. They're starting on it like now. They've kind of already started on it. They've already, you know, moved tribes off the land that they're going to use for this, and they're already starting on it. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia has said that this project will initially cost at least $1.2 trillion, and the Saudi government has put up $500 million. They're taking on investors for this, and it says that the investors are just beating down the door, like they want in on this. This is scary stuff, and I understand this is in Saudi Arabia, and most of you are in the United States. This is coming to the United States. This technology, this is something new, never been done before, and not in this way. And so once it gets going, and you know, kind of like how Dubai, you know, it was nothing, it was a desert. Now it's this big, huge, cool, really cool version of like Vegas. It's a really cool city, and everyone likes to go to vacation there. Anyone that's got money. Well, this will be the same thing. They build this place, and it's new, and it's high-tech, and it's beautiful, and it's shiny like a new penny, and then everyone's going to want that. And you're going to see liberals and millennials and Gen Zers all over the world, especially here in America, pushing for this. And there's so much going on here. There is absolutely so much going on here that I don't even know where to start, begin, end, or whatever with this. I'm going to show you this video clip. I don't know how much I can technically show you, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the whole thing, and I guess risk this video being taken down. I'm not going to monetize this video. That's usually where they get you, if I'm trying to make money off of showing this. So this video will not be monetized. If you want to help out by clicking on that link down in the description, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. I don't care. Anyways, let's get into this. So this first one is 2 minutes long. I know it's a long little video clip, but please just stick with it. Watch it, because this is real stuff. Watch this here.
For too long, humanity has existed within dysfunctional and polluted cities that ignore nature. Now, a revolution in civilization is taking place. Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint. designing to protect and enhance nature. The line will be home to 9 million residents and will be built with a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. And we are designing it to provide a healthier, more sustainable quality of life. The line's communities are organized in 3 dimensions. Residents have access to all their daily needs within 5-minute walk neighborhoods. And the line's infrastructure makes it possible to travel end to end in 20 minutes with no need for cars, resulting in 0 carbon emissions. By leveraging AI technology, services are autonomous, saving you time and effort. Designed by world-leading architects, the line is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and housed within an elegant mirror glass facade. Intelligent solutions create efficiency and year-round temperate microclimate with natural ventilation. Energy and water supplies are 100% renewable. The line is designed as a series of unique communities, offering a wealth of amenities, providing equitable views and immediate access to the surrounding nature. With 40% of the world accessible within 6 hours, at the heart of the globe's key trade routes, a place for commerce and communities to thrive like nothing on earth seen before. The Line, the city that delivers new wonders for the world.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, I've known about this project, okay? I've known about what they're doing, but they're just flat out saying it, putting it out there. Like, they're not even trying to hide it anymore, folks. This is the world that they are building. This is the world that they're creating, okay? When we talk about this great reset, and I've mentioned this before, how do you reset something? You know, let's say you need to reset your computer. How do you reset a computer? You have to shut it down. You don't go in, resetting your computer is not going in and typing in and going into a certain thing and fixing something that's not resetting it. That's fixing it, right? To reset your computer, you have to like shut it down, bring it down to nothing, delete everything, start all over. That's resetting. They're very clear up on that this is a reset. And they're very clear that this year is a reset. This past meeting of the World Economic Forum, the Davos group, they were calling the 2022 the year that history takes a turn. The year that history it shifts. And just like I talked about this morning in this morning's little walk and talk video, that it's like a shift is about to happen. A lot of people feel that. A lot of things it's lining up, starting to line up, coming together. It's like scattered pieces all over the place that are starting to come together and create the whole picture. And that's exactly what the World Economic Forum, all their 2,500 world elites talked about just a few months ago in Davos about what was going to happen this year. That's what they were planning. They talked about that. And then here we've got this big smart city being built. And it's going to showcase the world, this utopia that they have planned for. And unfortunately, a lot of people, a lot of them are going to say, this is amazing. I mean, this is amazing. Compared to how I live now, this is what I want. And they're going to buy hook, line, and sinker into it. Don't buy into their garbage, folks. We're watching things shift rapidly. There's another video of this. I'm not going to show it. It's nothing bad or wrong, but it's more of it. It's a different. And this other video, it's only a minute long, and it's almost a little bit more weird. It is. It's more weird and dystopian than the one I just showed you. You can go watch that video over on tphnetwork.com. That's my site, tphnetwork.com. It's totally free to use. It's just a social media site, and I post stuff over there a lot. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. If you're still sitting there rolling your eyes thinking this is craziness, number one, I don't even know why you're watching this channel. If you're all the rest of you that realize the seriousness, that it's gone from the talk phase to we're doing it right now phase. And that's kind of a scary thing, folks. Now, I don't mean it scary as in you should be in fear, okay? That's not what we're supposed to do as believers and as preppers, both. We should not, succumb to fear and terror, because that's what they want. And we're doing what we do and living the life that we live so that we can overcome that. So certainly don't let that happen to you. But it's a little shocking that what we've been learning about for the last few years is now actually starting to physically happen, which tells us that it's true, that what I talked about this morning, that what the World Economic Forum has said, that we are seeing a change. It wasn't but barely over a month ago, that the United Nations, and I talked about it on here, the United Nations and the World Economic Forum made a public announcement that some type of, it wasn't a treaty, but an agreement was signed between the two of them to advance the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development. Advance it, to move it along faster, to pick up speed. And everything that you see, that they've moved the goalpost on this. Their original goal was to have these changes in place by 2030. And now they're saying they're going to have these things in place by about 2025 to 2028. Okay? That's not very far away, folks. It's 2 or 3 years away. So if you're not, making it a serious effort to get your whole life, that the whole complete total person prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually, then I don't know what to tell you. Things are getting serious. Their stuff has gone from talk to actions. Justin Trudeau has once again doubled down on this, reduction, 30% reduction of fertilizers and things in Canada. We're seeing crops worsen here in the United States. Every week the crop reports, it's a little bit worse than it was before. We're seeing economically, everything is getting worse here in the United States. Food prices are skyrocketing. Shrinkflation is getting worse. When we went to the store yesterday, there were numerous items that the price was actually the same, but the amounts was 25 to 50% less. I had a friend of mine that works at Home Depot, told me the same thing. He was saying, like, bags of concrete, the Quickcrete, same price, much smaller size. We're seeing that kind of stuff all over, and it's because we're in the midst, maybe still in the beginning stages, but it's definitely the midst of a collapse. Get your houses in order, folks. Prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually, because you're going to need it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.